What was the most challenging scene for you to get right?
Oh my God, all of them. This whole movie, honestly, the work that I did on screen was easier than the work that I did off screen.
We plan to release every single text messages between the two of them. We want the documents to be out there. We want people to make their determination based on receipts.
Was there a coordinated smear campaign to bring down Blake Lively?
100% no.
Blake Lively, America's sweetheart, or the newest cautionary tale in Hollywood's Hall of Scandals? What happens when the spotlight shifts from her talent to a courtroom drama that could change everything? Blake Lively has always been the epitome of grace and charm, a beloved figure both on and off screen. But in the cutthroat world of Hollywood, even the brightest stars can find themselves entangled in controversy. What began as a high-stakes legal battle between Blake and her co-star Justin Baldoni has now spiraled into a media frenzy, with accusations flying, reputations hanging by a thread, and the public questioning everything they thought they knew about this iconic actress. This is a story of lawsuits, shocking evidence, and a Hollywood power play that has left fans and insiders alike asking, is Blake the victim of a smear campaign, or is there more to this story than meets the eye? Stay with us as we uncover the twists, turns, and shocking revelations that have made this one of Hollywood's most talked about scandals. The drama began with a bold move. Blake Lively filed a lawsuit against her It Ends With Us co-star Justin Baldoni, accusing him of harassment and emotional distress. On the surface, it seemed like a powerful stand for accountability, a Hollywood A-lister using her platform to confront workplace misconduct. But Justin wasn't about to let these claims go unchallenged. In a counterstrike that shocked both fans and the industry, Justin hit back with a $250 million defamation lawsuit, not against Blake herself, but targeting the New York Times for their reporting on the case. The message was clear. He intended to fight this battle in the courtroom and in the court of public opinion. Almost immediately, the media seized on the story, transforming it from a private legal dispute into a full-blown public spectacle. Headlines painted Blake as a fearless advocate for justice, while others questioned the timing and motives behind her allegations. The stakes couldn't have been higher, and Hollywood was watching. But this was only the beginning. As the legal teams prepared their cases, whispers of bombshell evidence began to circulate. What started as a fight over harassment claims was quickly spiraling into something far more complex and damaging for everyone involved.
Are you going to sue Blake Lively too?
Into oblivion, Megan. And we're carefully considering other people that will be sued also. And some of
Ryan
it will
Reynolds?
come as a surprise. Ryan Reynolds, for sure.
Oh, wow.
As the courtroom battle intensified, Justin Baldoni's legal team dropped what they called their smoking gun. Text messages, private videos, and even security footage were unveiled, evidence that seemed to cast doubt on Blake Lively's claims. The first blow came with a series of text messages from Blake to Justin, praising him for his supportive nature and calling him amazing to work with. These messages, sent just weeks before she filed her lawsuit, painted a very different picture from the one she presented in court. Then came the security footage, a clip showing Blake and Justin sharing coffee on set, laughing and chatting like close colleagues. For many, this raised an uncomfortable question. If her allegations were true, why did she appear so at ease around him? The courtroom was tense. Witnesses described Blake as visibly shaken as each piece of evidence was revealed. Meanwhile, Justin sat calm and composed, his legal team methodically presenting their case. The public response was immediate and polarized. Supporters of Blake argued that the evidence didn't negate her claims of harassment. It only showed the complexities of workplace relationships. Critics, however, questioned the authenticity of her allegations, with some accusing her of fabricating the story for personal or professional gain. Whatever the truth, one thing was clear. The tide was beginning to turn, and Blake's narrative was no longer the only one dominating the headlines.
Well founded that it's Taylor Swift, her BFF, at the Reynolds penthouse in Manhattan, where Ryan Reynolds allegedly bullied Justin so badly that a Sony representative who was there, the production team behind the movie, and her biggest takeaway was, I am very sorry that I let him get away with doing that to Justin. It was so nasty.
In times of trouble, a Hollywood star can usually count on their inner circle for support. But for Blake Lively, the silence from her closest allies was deafening. Her husband, Ryan Reynolds, known for his witty and outspoken social media presence, stayed unusually quiet. Taylor Swift, one of Blake's closest friends, who has never shied away from standing up for those she loves, offered no public support. Even co-stars and industry friends who once championed her remained silent, leaving fans to wonder, had the evidence against Blake made defending her impossible? Some speculated that her friends were simply steering clear to avoid getting caught in the crossfire of subpoenas or bad press. Others suggested they'd seen enough of the case to choose their silence intentionally. Whatever the reason, the absence of support from her typically vocal allies spoke volumes. The media took notice, amplifying the mystery surrounding the lack of public backing for Blake. Gossip columns and online forums buzzed with theories. Was Blake losing her closest confidants? Or were they waiting for the dust to settle before making a move? In Hollywood, loyalty is a currency, but self-preservation is gold. And in the middle of this storm, Blake seemed to be running out of both.
My favorite part of what I've read of this suit so far is that Blake Lively did not even read the book that the movie was based on.
Correct.
And we're not talking War and Peace. This is a book that's probably written at a second grade reading level.
Yeah.
Just when it seemed the case couldn't get any messier, rumors of a hidden dynamic between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni surfaced. Dubbed the chemistry theory, it suggested that their relationship on set may have been more than just professional. Leaked text messages hinted at a playful, flirtatious tone between the two, complete with winky face emojis and compliments that blurred the lines of professionalism. Fans and insiders began speculating. Had Blake developed feelings for Justin during filming? And if so, had those feelings turned sour when he didn't reciprocate? Some media outlets ran wild with the theory, suggesting that unrequited emotions might have fueled Blake's allegations. While there was no concrete proof, the speculation alone was enough to spark heated debates online. Was this just Hollywood gossip, or was there a kernel of truth buried beneath the rumors? Meanwhile, Justin's legal team stayed tight-lipped, neither confirming nor denying the claims. This silence only added fuel to the fire, leaving fans to piece together the narrative themselves. Blake's camp, on the other hand, dismissed the theory outright, calling it a distraction from the real issue at hand. Regardless of its validity, the chemistry theory added another layer of intrigue to an already complicated story. In the public eye, the lines between fact and fiction continued to blur, making it even harder to discern the truth. Just when the courtroom drama seemed to have reached its peak, Justin Baldoni's legal team hinted at even more damning evidence waiting to be revealed. Emails, direct messages, and unreleased video clips were reportedly part of their arsenal, promising to cast further doubt on Blake Lively's claims. One key piece of evidence that had already been revealed was security footage from the day Blake claimed she felt terrorized on set. The clip showed her and Justin laughing together, sipping coffee, and engaging in casual conversation. It was a stark contrast to the picture painted in her allegations, and it left many wondering, was this a misunderstanding, or had Blake overstated her case? Text messages from Blake to Justin, where she praised his positive energy and called him a joy to work with, were another blow to her narrative. These messages, combined with the footage, began to reshape public perception of the case. Justin's team also suggested that some of Blake's claims might not align with behind-the-scenes footage from the set. The implication was clear: more contradictions could be on their way. For Blake, the situation was growing dire. As each new piece of evidence emerged, her legal team struggled to maintain control of the narrative. Meanwhile, Justin's calm demeanor in court only bolstered his case, making it increasingly difficult for Blake to sway public opinion back in her favor. Blake Lively's legal battle with Justin Baldoni has turned into one of the most polarizing scandals Hollywood has seen in years. What started as a lawsuit about harassment and emotional distress has spiraled into a saga of conflicting narratives, leaked evidence, and relentless speculation. For Blake, the stakes couldn't be higher. Once celebrated as America's sweetheart, her reputation now hangs in the balance. The mounting evidence from Justin's camp has cast doubt on her claims, while rumors of ulterior motives and hidden dynamics continue to cloud the case. Meanwhile, Justin's steady composure and methodical legal strategy have positioned him as a credible opponent in this drama. With whispers of more evidence still to come, it's unclear whether Blake's team can regain control of the narrative or if this case will mark a permanent stain on her career. So what's next for Blake Lively? Can she turn this around and reclaim her spotless image? Or will this become the defining controversy of her career? What do you think? Is Blake a victim of circumstances? Or is there more to the story than we're being told? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on this unfolding drama. The Hollywood roller coaster isn't slowing down anytime soon, and you won't want to miss what happens next. Alright, show's over. Hungry for more twists? You know where to find us. Keep that popcorn hot, we'll handle the drama. Want to catch the next showdown in real time? Hit subscribe and buckle up.